Welcome back, everyone, for some more Phoenix Wright Justice for All. And we are going to be finishing day 1 of the trial here in the case against Maya Fey. Now, I do apologize for how bad the last episode went in terms of a particular piece of evidence that I tried to bring forth to the judge. Hopefully things go by much smoother in this episode. And I should also say that I'm going to do away with the voice that I had for Franziska von Karma. I'm just going to use a normal voice for her because I just don't think that the voice I use for her fits her. And that's more of a Prosecutor Payne type voice, so I'm just going to use my regular voice for her. But I don't know how many times I said the word voice in that one sentence, but I do apologize for that. But anyway, hope you guys have an awesome day today. Hope you guys having an awesome start to your weekend. But without further ado, without further yakking for me, let's go ahead and finish the first day of the trial. June 21st, 11:37 a.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Whew, that was a close one. I know you were giving it your all to defend me, but I could feel the death penalty hanging in the air. I felt like I was pretty close to dying myself. But you were wonderful out there. You listened carefully, made theories, and tricked everyone into believing you! Thanks. Wait, tricked? That must be the lawyer's secret technique, right? By the way, there's the next witness who I think it is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Lotta Hurt. Oh, guess there's no escaping her, huh? Remember, Nick, you promised you'd save me! If you lose, me and my sister's ghost will come after you and haunt you. Your sister? Are you talking about Mystic Mia? Yeah, do you remember her, Pearlie? My sister was a super good lawyer. She was also Nick's teacher. Oh, I didn't know that. June 21st, 11:43 a.m., District Court, Courtroom number 2. And I do apologize if I do have slight interruptions here or there. I am going to be drinking iced coffee, that way it doesn't kill my throat while I'm doing this. Court will now reconvene. Now, the first order of... Oh! I don't want to hear it, old man. After I call my witness, sit there quietly and watch like a good little boy. Yes, sir. Wow! Bring in the photographer who witnessed the channeling. Witness, your name and occupation, if you please. Hey, Phoenix, how you doing? Just fine. Sorry about this. Didn't exactly have a choice, you know. Yowza! Name and occupation. I declare, what in tarnation? Hey, Judge, this here is violence against my fair self. That's fine. That's fine? That ain't fine. That's a whip. Yeah! There's no need for foolish outcries from foolishly foolish fools. Just hurry up and testify about what happened on the day of the murder. I haven't even gotten to say my name and job yet. The name's Lotta Hurt, paranormal photographer, and I'm here to testify. No, let's all be one big happy family, okay? Well, you just told Lotta it was fine that she got whipped by Franziska. What are you on about, Judge? Witness testimony. Witnesses' accounts. Only the doc and the defendant went into the channeling chamber. We were waiting outside the door and then bang, we hear this gunshot. Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down and we rushed into the room. Inside was the dead victim and the defendant, waving a pistol around. I swear, other than those two, there was no one else in the room. And did you take a picture of the scene right after the murder took place? Reckon course. Eh? Excuse me? Reckon course, it's short for you reckon? Of course I did. Ah! Does it look like I care? Just hurry up and show your picture to the court. The moment of truth. What will be in that picture? Let's see here. This here's the picture. Oh. It would certainly seem that only the defendant and the victim were in that room. Lotta's photo added to the court record, a picture taken at the murder scene. Are you ready, Mr. Phoenix Wright? I will clear all doubt about Maya through this cross-examination. Just watch me. Cross-examination. Witness's account. Only Doc and the defendant went in the chamber. She and Phoenix were waiting outside, then she heard a bang. Phoenix broke the door down. Inside was the dead victim and the defendant waving a pistol around. Are you sure it was the defendant, Maya Fey? Sure, I'm sure. Lotta seems awfully confident in her testimony. I gotta press harder. Lotta, please, think back to that day one more time. What you getting at? Remember what you said when we broke into the room? I was murdered. Lotta, at a time like this? Times like this are perfect for snapping up shots. But anyway, what's going on here? This gal, is she Maya? She did say that. When you saw the murder at the time, you couldn't even tell if it was Maya Fey or not. Am I correct? Well, you see... Oh boy. Order! Miss Hart, you're here to present accurate testimony. Yeah, sorry. Good, this shifts things back to my side. For a defense lawyer, your defense is terribly lacking, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Witness, think back to when those two entered the channeling chamber. When they entered? One of those people that entered the chamber was Maya Fey, correct? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it was Maya that went in. It looks like we come to a collective conclusion. The person in this picture is most certainly Maya Fey. Exactly. Rats. And I'm trapped like one. Again. I swear, other than those two, there was no one else in the room. Are you absolutely certain of that? Sure am, but that old witch chased us out of the room, so... Old witch? Does she mean Morgan Fey? But there was no one else in there, and you know it. The channeling chamber was very dark, almost pitch black. Was there really no one else in there? What about... What about behind the folding screen? What about behind the folding screen? Did you check back there? Rec given. Huh? What in the... Rec given, you know. You reckon? That's a given. It took me a good look... yeah. English, Teddy. I took me a good look around the room once. There ain't no way anyone was hanging out behind that folding screen. If I may have a word with you, Miss Hart. What? You got a problem? Rec given. I mean, I am having a little difficulty in understanding you. If you would stop saying such things as rec and given. I'm sorry. Now then, Mr. Phoenix Wright, do you see a problem with the testimony or don't you? Oh my god. Ah, her story adds up. What's worse, I was there at the scene of the crime with her. And her story is exactly how I would have told it too. Only the doc and the defendant went into the channeling chamber. We were waiting outside the door and then bang. We hear a gunshot. Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down and we rushed into the room. Inside was the victim and the defendant waving a pistol around. I swear other than those two there was no one else in the room. I forgot to save. Are you absolutely certain of that? Sure am, but that old witch chased us. There was no one else in there, and you know it. Channeling chamber was very dark, almost pitch black. Was there really no one else in there? What about... Was it really?
Objection!
I screwed up somewhere.
Hold it! Objection!
Yeah, I messed up somewhere. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm screwing up somewhere. I just don't know where. That was a dead victim in a waving pistol. Spider-Man suit has no one.
Hold it!
Oh god. What am I... What... What am I missing?
Objection!
No. There's something I'm missing. Wow. Okay. Why am... What am I... I'm supposed... I don't know what I'm missing here. I'm not. Oh my god. There's something very vital that I'm not getting. And once again, I was hoping this would have gone... Oh, gosh. There's something I'm not getting. And yes, I am going to be looking at this up because I don't know what I'm missing. Because what I do is before this project, I take notes and find out exactly what I need to do. But there's something that I'm overlooking, something that I'm not getting. That. I can't believe that. I do apologize for you guys watching this. I really do. Okay, I already did this, though. I cannot believe I'm having trouble with this! This is turning to even be an even worse episode than the last one. What am I missing? I'm pressing at the right freaking times. What am I missing? What am I missing? What am I missing? I'm pressing it, and it's so... I'm getting upset. I really am. Just wait a second, guys. I'm sorry. This is turning into an absolute disaster. Oh my god, I can't get over this! What am... See, it's not giving me this option! See, it's not even... The playthrough that I'm looking at right now, it's not giving me that option of... Because after that, the judge...
Hold it! Objection! Hold it!
I swear I'll get this eventually, guys. I'm sorry.
Hold it!
Yeah, okay, enough. It seems that there are no issues with Miss Hart's testimony. So I literally had to press each of those tape. Okay. At the time of the crime, only 2 people were in the channeling chamber. The victim, Dr. Turner Gray, and the defendant, Maya Fey. So I literally had to go and get through and press each and every one of those statements. I didn't realize I had to do that. The face of the defendant cannot be verified in this picture. However, if we think about the circumstances, it would have to be the defendant. What am I going to do? If I just let this go... Where is it, Mr. Wright? You look as if you have something to say. If I make one wrong move, I'm gonna have the judge against me. Is there anything I can present there to prove it's not Maya in that photo? Unfortunately, I can't present anything yet. Well, Mr. Wright? Nothing, Your Honor. That's very smart of you, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You really should give up trying to prove this is not Maya Fey. I didn't say anything about giving up. I just don't have the right piece of evidence to prove my argument. That's enough! Is this it? Is this all I could do? I think it's quite obvious this court that a verdict of not guilty is not possible. I told you. Totally, 100% impossible. Ms. Von Karma, do you have any further questions for this witness? Having established the defendant's guilt, further questioning won't be needed. What about the defense? No further questions, I presume? I couldn't protect Maya. The defense... I should have been close to finishing this video already. I do apologize. I'm gonna have to put another disclaimer on the description, saying how much of a freaking idiot I am that I didn't do the right thing. I swear this playthrough was cursed. I'm gonna say this right now. After this case, and the sad thing is, this is my one, if not my favorite case in the entire trilogy, and I'm absolutely screwing this up. So I think after I'm done with this case, I think I'm just gonna go on hiatus from Phoenix Wright until at least March. I really do. Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face. A lawyer is someone who smiles, no matter how bad it gets. Mia! I guess I made it just in time, wouldn't you say? But pearls! Her clothes are a bit small. Yeah, you think? Anyway, what are you waiting for, Phoenix? Let's go. But how? She's already taken away every advantage. The advantage is still in your hand. Think carefully one more time about what you saw in the channeling chamber. Do you remember what you told me yesterday? Dr. Gray! I was murdered. Yeah. You see, there is one final piece of this puzzle. Mia? Question Lotta one more time, Phoenix. I don't know if she's doing it unconsciously on purpose, but she's not testifying truthfully. Now then, this court would like to end the cross-examination period. Please wait, Your Honor. The defense would like to request that the witness testify one more time. Overruled. I'm afraid you're too late, Mr. Wright. The cross-examination has already ended. Furthermore, it's fine. I'll allow another testimony. Von Karma's case is perfect. Absolutely flawless. And what better time than this for you to see that? But I mean, I have some place I must go after this. Alright, I'll allow it. Miss Hart, hurry and give us another testimony. Well, heck, what am I supposed to talk about? Please tell us once more what happened when you burst into the channeling chamber. Okay, you got it. See, you got through to the judge somehow, right? Well, actually, it was Von Karma's whip that got through to him. Witness testimony. Witness's account part 2. When we broke into that room, all I could focus on was Maya. I was kinda scared of dead body, so I didn't take a good look at it. I'm only bad when it comes to blood and ghosts and stuff, but I still managed to point my camera at Maya and take a shot. Yeah, I'm gonna kinda speed through this part. Nothing sounds different from before. Some parts of her testimony were very vague. I should press her on those sections. Sugar, all you like as you taste the bitterness of your defeat. Well, amuse me with your useless questions, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'm waiting. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and just speed through this. Two, right? Two what? 2 shots. You took 2 shots. But only one has been submitted as evidence. Miss Hart, where is the other picture you have been withholding? No! You got me all wrong, it's not me. Hey there, Kevin. I didn't mean anything bad. I know I can be a little mean, but I ain't evil. Well, at least she knows herself. Then why have you not shown this other picture of the court yet? Well, ain't it obvious? That prosecutor woman told me to shut my trap about it. What? The... Von Karma. Miss Von Karma, you're hiding critical evidence. Unforgivable, Von Karma. Suppressing evidence like this. You're as bad as your father. Yeah, let's confront her. Your Honor, the defense asks that Prosecutor Von Karma be held in contempt of court. Me? In contempt of court? You can't be serious. But you hid evidence from the court on purpose. That's not fair. Phoenix, are you a lawyer or a school child? I was so angry I lost my composure. Miss Von Karma, would you care to explain yourself to this court? I thought this picture was not important and thus felt no need to submit it. That's all. How could you think... The pictures were more or less the same, so why bother with the second? I mean, it's just so much more trouble than it's worth for me to submit this as evidence. But more trouble than it's worth? How? How can you say that? If you want to see it that badly, I'll submit it. Lotta's photo too, added to the court record, a picture taken at the murder scene. What is this picture? It's obviously the second picture the witness took that day at the scene of the crime. Well, it's a little off-center, but that's what you get with a nervous amateur. I think the important point is the person in this picture. This is most definitely not Maya Fey. What is the meaning of this? This might be the break I was looking for. Now, should I not insist the person in this picture is not Maya? Yeah, I have to insist it's not her. That's what we're building a whole defense on. Your Honor, as you can plainly see, the person in the picture is not Maya Fey. Yes, I see that. It's not just her face, her whole body has taken on a different appearance. There's only one conclusion that can be drawn then. That somehow this other person snuck in and traded places with the defendant. Order! Well, yes, I believe you're correct, Mr. Wright. The person who was inside the channeling chamber was not Maya Fey. Mia, we did it! You're too soft. Huh? You're softer than Aunt Morgan's strawberry desserts, Phoenix. Take a look at Prosecutor Von Karma's face. She's smiling? I think you had better continue to worry, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Miss Von Karma, what do you mean by that? Your Honor, I would like for you to take a look at this picture. This was taken yesterday at the detention center's visitor's room. This is Mr. Phoenix Wright and the defendant, Maya Fey, during his visit. Maya Fey? But isn't this a totally different person? She looks this way because she is obviously in the middle of channeling a spirit. It's unbelievable that she can. Yet, it is the truth. When Maya Fey is in that state, she physically changes into the person she's calling. Miss Von Karma, a word if I may. Mia? Taking pictures of someone during a private visit is illegal. Surely you must know that picture can't be submitted as evidence. Obviously, I know this picture is illegal, but I never intended to submit it as evidence in the first place. But what is she? From the moment I showed this picture to the court, this case became all mine. After all, this image has now been forever burned into the judge's mind. I don't even need a single witty line. It looks like we've been had. I don't claim to understand this, and I still cannot believe it. Are you saying that this person is the defendant Maya Fey? If I give up here, the trial will end. But if I slip up and say something wrong, it will cost me. I'm gonna go ahead and save. Is there any way I can prove that the person in this picture is not Maya? I think I can. Your Honor. Oh, the fire has returned in your eyes, I see. This picture. Within this picture lies a critical contradiction to all the testimony up until now. A contradiction? So, you think you've spotted a problem with this picture? Then earn your keep. Why don't you point out exactly what is so strange in this picture? I'm not sure if any of you noticed it when you saw this picture, but I noticed it, even the first time I saw this, I noticed it almost immediately.
Take that!
Please direct your attention here. To the sleeve? But there isn't anything odd about it. And that is exactly what is so odd. Something that should be there is suddenly missing. Should be there? Ah! There was a bullet hole in the sleeve of the defendant's costume. If that's the case, then it should be in this picture as well. Miss Von Karma, you intend to hide this valuable piece of evidence? You'll most certainly be assigned a penalty for this. Alright. This should do some major damage to our argument. Don't celebrate yet. You like to bring down the mood, don't you? Take a look at Miss Von Karma's face. Ah, she's got that condescending grin plastered all over her face again. Tisk tisk, jumping the gun again, I see. Your Honor, I would like to intend an apology on behalf of those incompetent fools. Well, what do you mean, and what incompetent fools? If those fools down at the precinct hadn't missed the bullet hole, I would have gotten a report about it. As I didn't, I could not have known that this picture was of any value to this case. I see. She's lying through her teeth, I know it. That woman knew about everything. The bullet hole... Why I keep saying hill instead of hole? The picture, everything. But you can't prove that. Franziska von Karma's idea of a perfect case is quite fascinating, don't you think? Your Honor, you need not worry. If you must assign a penalty, I'll personally make sure that the detective gets what's coming. I'm sure there'll be a great gnashing of teeth at his next salary discussion. Poor Gumshoe. In any case, this is a very big problem. When the defendant was taken into custody, her costume had a bullet hole in its sleeve. However, from this photo, it would appear that right after the shooting, there was none. The judge is confused by this strange twist of events. This is your chance, Phoenix. Load all you've gotten to this one shot, alright? Got it. Watch this, Maya. Your Honor, there is only one logical explanation for the contradiction. Picture's not fake. Bullet hole couldn't have been made later. I keep on saying hill instead of hole! The bullet hole was made later. Shooter is someone else. I'm gonna say the shooter is someone else. The defendant's sleeve had a bullet hole in it. However, this person's clearly does not. There can be only one explanation. The person who shot Dr. Gray was not the defendant, but a different person altogether. But what? Order! 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 If order is not restored, I will suspend this trial. The defense's argument is a complete mess. A complete mess? I fail to see how. Please, enlighten us. Hey, witness! Ah! What the heck? Is that any way to ask a gal a favor? Be quiet, you! You were the one who said it was only the two of them when you entered the room! Well, you know... If you were lying, I swear that my whip will be the last thing you see. Look, sis. You're looking mighty scary, so don't we say you... Ah! I swear, I wasn't lying or nothing. There wasn't anyone else in there. Honest. You see, now riddle me this, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Where did the defendant vanish to? And where did this other woman appear from? Why is it lately all I want to do is cry? Well, if the person in this picture is not the defendant, then this poses two very big questions. First, where did the defendant vanish to? And second, where did this person come from? That's right. Now hurry up and answer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Come on, you can't fall apart here, Phoenix Wright. I can't believe that even Mia is calling me by my full name. But I mean, how am I supposed to prove something like this? Had enough yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Or do you think you have enough in you to turn things around even now? To turn things around? That's right! Mia would always turn things around and change her perspective. Phoenix? So, where did this intruder appear from, and where did Maya disappear to? I need to look at this situation from a different angle. Let's see. What if before we broke in, the third person was already in the room? And what if Maya had left that room somehow? If I could prove that either one of those conditions were true... Mr. Wright, let's hear what you come up with. I think what happened before we forced our way into the chamber is... I'm gonna say Maya had left the room, and there's a very big reason why I'm saying that. Maya had left the channeling chamber at some point, and the defense can prove this. Oh, how a foolish fool makes a foolish face while dreaming foolishly foolish dreams. Maya Fey was being looked at after by her aunt, Morgan Fey. The chances of her leaving the crime scene is lower than that detective's salary. Anyway, let's see some evidence. Prove that from the murder until the time of the arrest, the defendant had left the room. And remember what it said before that Mia said that this key was the key to this whole thing?
Take that!
Miss Hurt, do you remember this key? Well, I've seen it. Hey, that's the channeling chamber key, right? Before the channeling started, Maya locked the door from inside with that. The defendant herself locked the door? Yeah, that's why we all couldn't get the door open. That key's the only one of its kind after all. Oh, one of a kind, you say? Wait, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Yes? Looks like she's catching on. I'm afraid to ask, but... why is that key currently in your possession? Huh? What do you mean? If Maya Fey locked herself in, then the key should have been with her. Yes, agreed. However, she did not have the key at the time of her arrest. Ah, well, ain't that a kick? So how come you're holding it? I got this as a present from a certain little girl. And that little girl was nowhere near the crime scene at the time. That's preposterous. This means that Maya Fey must have left the room. If she had not, then I would not be holding this key you see before you. No! It seems we have come to an impasse. This picture has clearly captured the face of the murderer. However, is this person the defendant or not? The defense is arguing that the person is not the defendant. Furthermore, as proof, this key has been submitted as evidence. Miss Von Karma, how can this be? At this point in time, a verdict on the defendant's guilt is not possible. My perfect case. How is there a flaw in my perfect case? Don't you think you've won yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright? I am a prodigy. I have never lost a case. And I don't intend to lose here in this courtroom to a fool like you. I don't care what I have to do. I will get my guilty verdict. That's enough. If you'd like to continue, do so in the lobby. Court will reconvene tomorrow at 10 a.m. That is all. Court is adjourned. My, what a mess of a... I do apologize for the mess that I made in this episode and the last one. My god, I am making a meal out of this. And I didn't even bother reading that. Wow, that was you, Pearly? You summoned my sister? Yeah, I'm just gonna read normal voices from here on out. Yes, I felt out no choice. Great going, Pearly. I knew you were special. Hey, Nick, did you know? Yeah, it's not like anyone else in there could have done that. Nick. I know you're trying really hard and all, but... I really don't remember ever leaving that room. And I don't think that a third person could have gone in that room. Yeah. Well, at least we have until tomorrow to figure things out. Like, what happened in that room, for instance. Yeah, I'm counting on you. I envy the two of you. Oh, by the way, Nick. Do you think you could take Pearly back home for me? Sure. Alright, Pearls. You ready to go buy some tickets? Huh? A ticket? Poor thing. So sheltered. And that is, well, where we will end things here. Wow, I'm having a whopper. This is probably one of the worst videos I've ever made. And it frustrates me because of that whole line of questioning there. I should have known better than to skip past those. I should have went and just pressed those anyway, but... My god, I'm really hoping the second day of the trial goes by much smoother than the first day of the trial, because if it doesn't, my word. And I still do plan, after this case, I do plan on taking a bit of a hiatus from this game. And like I said, I'll do the next one after this at around the beginning of March, but it's not, don't get me wrong, it's not that I'm not enjoying playing this, it's just, I can't believe I'm screwing up as badly, especially since this is my, like I said before, this is my favorite case. I should have already, maybe I came into a little bit too confident about, and I did take notes, but apparently I didn't take good enough notes, but I do sincerely apologize about this, and I will try to make sure that the second day of the trial will be better, but we got to do some more investigating first before we get to that point, but anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this. Hope you guys are enjoying this series so far, and I'll see you guys again next time.